Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I am discuss about the food security and future perspectives. So welcome to my YouTube channel, that is IAS IPS Study Center Exam Center Preparation. So I am going to discuss the food security and future perspectives. The discussion is going to be started now. So let's start the discussion. Food security and future perspectives. The above analysis highlights the needed to attend to several aspects of demand and supply of food and food prices. The aim is to ensure that there is no starvation and all poor people get minimum required of food with the required nutrients. This call for special effort to meet the needs of people below the poverty line, and even those poor who are only marginally higher than those below poverty line. Toward this need, the government has passed a legislation ensuring food security titled National Food Security Act (NFSA). This is a direct, comprehensive and universal legislation applicable to the poor who are below the poverty line, to all the scheduled caste and the scheduled tribes women are headed household in the whole country. The changes that are needed towards the direction and discuss the following. Number 1. Managing demand and supply and prices. Managing the future food security system poses a number of challenges. These are considered and suggestions are attempted. Number 1. It is necessary to ensure effective demand that reflect the nutrition requirements and efficiency needs of poor people. The norms fixed by the Planning Commission, a minimum daily calories intake of 2400 per person in rural area, 2100 in urban areas, must be considered while farming policies for poor. Number 2, it is necessary to meet the shift in demand for different articles, especially wheat and rice. More grains and supply is needed in festival season. Number 3, the most difficult challenges is to help poor earn adequate purchasing power by food so that they can make choices in the purchase of foods. There are a number of community development projects, poverty eradication program and employment generation scheme which bestow purchasing the power on poor who take part in of those schemes. There are also food for work programs where they get food grains instead of cash payments. The margins and the migrants now covers the whole of rural India, though there is no such scheme in urban areas. There are other special schemes for the poor in addition to wage employment programs and self-employment ventures and micro entrepreneurship programs are available for the artisans and the other craftsmen. Number 4, promoting a safety net for the poor is necessary in the form of subsidy. Resultantly, the poor may get food grains at a cheaper rate, or government may give farmers input like fertilizers cheaper rate, thus subsidizing the sale of grains. In India, there is a strong criticism that large subsidy allocation is physically unsustainable in the long run. This subsidy would still go up in the National Food Security Act implemented. Such subsidies are also grain, the Agreement of Agriculture and the World Trade Organization. It is also pointed out that the fertilizer subsidies, better of farmer benefits, all these factors bring out the significance of managing the subsidy every effectively keeping it is as possible. Number 5, it is necessary to strengthen organization and capacity building that raises the market-oriented environment, and cooperative farmers and consumer associations can bring in for better prices. Such transaction elimination and middleman or reduce their roles, thus benefiting the both producers and consumers and optimizing supply and demand. The government organization NGOs can help in capacity building among the poor. Educate investment in agriculture and rural development is necessary. So far, attention was focused more on industry, business, trade and services, and other investment. Agriculture was neglected. Africa, South Africa failed to invest in rural economy and accounted for 75% of the world hunger. Investment in rural development should cover agricultural production as well as non-farm employment and micro-entrepreneurship that will generate income in rural areas for the poor and enable them to participate in the development process. Number 7. Development countries continue to protect the support of their agriculture and made it an important agenda in the WTO negotiations. With the use of high technology and other inputs, they produce more than the demand in their domestic markets, but instead of responding to the needs of developing countries of food security for their poor. It is pointed out that they use their surplus to feed animals, such as feeding half of the world's food grains and animals indicate sad state of affairs. International cooperation and agreement is needed to persuade developed countries to help poor and hungry in developing countries, thus making the global effort to ensure food security. Point number 8. Diversion from the food production must be avoided. While there is still massive hunger in several developing countries, there are cases of conversions and maize crop to biofuel production and Oxfam and predicates the biofuel targets could create 600 million additional hungry people by 2025. In 2008, US was scheduled to divert 1/3 maize crop to biofuel production. This is considered to be the breach right to food under the UN Declaration of Human Rights. Attention may be paid to productivity and diversification that can help lead to lower prices, a larger supply, and wider baskets of agricultural goods, satisfying not only the demands of poor but also the needs of the international trade and business. Attempts are on to promote generally modified crops, but such solution can be highly controversial as they may adversely affect the production of food supply for the poor. Thank you friends. If you like my video, like it and share it. In the next video, I will discuss the other points. Thank you.